What's up everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome to more Pokemon Yellow. Last time, we took on Lieutenant Surge for our third gym match here in Kanto, and we won the classic matchup of Pikachu versus Raichu. Today, it's kind of gonna be filler. It's a lot of road traveling pretty much. We can probably do this in 2 episodes. I'd like to do it in just one, so we'll probably just kind of go from trainer to trainer because we don't want to give up on this nice and powerful experience. But it's going to be a lot of travel basically till we get to our next destination. So, we're trying to show battles. I don't really know what to talk about. This might be a quiet episode, not much happening. But we will be going through the infamous rock tunnel. We still only have 10 attacks on our or 10 vinyls on our Roofing Bell. That kind of sucks to be honest, but it'll be okay. There is a trainer of note on this route. Once we get to him, I will definitely point him out. I could be using Pikachu for this with our Thunderbolt. I even checked Bulbapedia, by the way, and the moveset is the same thing. So I don't know if there's a problem. Now, I like to use the No Trade Evo ROMs myself. I don't know if there's a problem with my ROM because of that by itself or what. But even Bulbapedia and Cerebi, they have the same movesets that I have in my notes for Lieutenant Surge. I don't know why. This is Pokemon Yellow, obviously, looking at the sprites and everything. So, I don't really know what happened. Even in my memory, I remember it having Mega Punch and Mega Kick. I could probably go to Pokemon Maryland's Yellow playthrough if it's on YouTube, and it's probably got Mega Punch or Mega Kick. I don't know why it's different. But right up here. Now, I could be missing some stuff. I know one more thing much later on that we'll get to. But in terms of my early knowledge of Yellow comparison with the anime, this is one of the last things I remember. Hopefully stuff pops up as we do see. I mean, I know there are a couple things. And then a complaint I have that we'll see much later on. But this is one of the last few Pokemon Yellow references, kind of like the School of Hard Knocks trainers with the Cubone and the Weeping Bell. This trainer right here, I aim to be the ultimate trainer. This guy was after Ash had 2 badges. His name here is Youngster, but his real name is AJ. He's the trainer that was trying to get 100 wins in a row before he went on his journey to collect gym badges. Unfortunately, we never saw him again. Despite beating Ash in a battle and Team Rocket in a battle and getting his 100 wins, he has Pokemon like Sandshrew, and I think he had Rattata. He had multiple Rattata. I think he had Butterfree and Beedrill. I think maybe Pidgey too. He had a very basic, early area team. It kind of made sense based on us seeing him and meeting him in the anime, when Ash only had 2 badges. But there's one really cool thing about this Sandshrew, and it shares a move with AJ Sandshrew. I don't know if we'll see it here. Hopefully we do. You know what, let's use Poison Powder. Well, let's not rush it. Let's see if we can see the move. That's not the move. We want to see a different move. We can't even get poisoned, so, I mean, we're kind of safe. Let's use Growth. Show us the move, AJ. Not Sand Attack. It's so cool to just see it. It won't work on this, but it's so cool to see it. Scratch. You've chosen every move but the one I want you to use. And you're going to make me use up a potion, too. Please, just use the move. This thing's gonna die of poison. the AI can't know it's not gonna work, right? I've seen it used plenty of times. It doesn't okay. I wonder if I really wonder if there's a problem with my ROM. I don't want to reset the game, obviously, but I don't know what to say. His Sandshrew was supposed to have fissure. I really don't know. Huh. We'll have to just kind of keep playing, because that's not good. In terms of a Let's Play type of thing. Alright, well, I'll just say it now then. I apologize, because I really hope that that's not the case. Alright, well, it's not a Fire Specialist Let's Play unless there's problems. We will have to see what future teams look like. I have movesets written down, but things are starting to not line up. I just tried looking online. I didn't see anything that said I had a problem. Because it really just kind of looks like that Sandshrew is probably just a regular moveset at that level. I'm a little bit disheartened because it'd be cool to kind of show off some of these things, but I guess they're just minimal problems. Hopefully, though, we don't have any major problems. But this guy, though, actually has 2 Beedrill. Look at that. No Weedle, no Kakuna. 2 level 19 Beedrill. Not bad. Sorry, that Sandshrew kind of took the sails out of my wind. You know what I mean? I am surprised. I'll do further research after this episode, but we'll have to kind of see what I do. I don't really want to restart my ROM or go to like a different file, but I have to kind of see. We do get a free ether right here, though. And going this way, you can go back out and heal if you want. We'll go down here. I believe there's another hiker down here. Yeah, another hilarious hiker. Try and get some experience for our Weeping Bell while we can. After all, Weeping Bell might be one of the Pokemon we need to use a lot in the cave. I did go ahead and buy some super potions because long term they are better. I didn't buy too many. And I bought some repels as well, so hopefully we're not having to stop so much. And then cut the recording. Geodude level 21, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, it has self-destruct. So yeah. And then self-destruct at 21. We have 2 easy opponents right here. Look at that. Basically with the Onyx and Geodude like Brock. We basically have a Brock rematch right here. Hiker Brock. No item? I don't think so. Nope. Go, my super bug Pokemon! I think this guy, though. I think this is one of those guys, if you know what I mean. Yep, we're not gonna show this. Level 20! White! Weeping Bell did go to level 27. And Pikachu grew level 28. They were just that close. But he does have something different. Venonat. This is a bug and poison type. Not really impressive, I guess. Evolves into Venomoth. Which is not a flying type, by the way. My bugs! How dare you? I feel like there's someone back here. There is. Thought he was up top. I'm taking Rock Tunnel to go to Lavender. Yep, we're heading to Lavender Town. Home of the Ghosty Ghosts. 4 Pokemon. You don't have time for this. I really am starting to wonder if there's something weird with the ROM. Still no poison sting poison. And we got back-to-back burns with Ember. So, interesting. Fight this guy. I think he has like 3 Geodudes. Alright. It is unfortunate we have a tunnel up ahead. Another spot Pikachu can't really shine. Let's use Charmeleon some more. Because even Charmeleon won't be able to shine too well, really. Hey, now I battle you. Come on. Don't you dare condescend. Who is condescending? Why are people in Kanto offended by everything? It's like how people on TV shows, even Nickelodeon shows and shows like Cobra Kai, they always mention something like, what's that supposed to mean? Like everything has a triple meaning to it. Okay, use Ember, but that's okay. We'll just punch the cat in the face. Don't punch your cats at home, though. That is illegal. Charmeleon, grade level 27. No, you're too much. This is going to be one of those episodes. Alright, let's just keep on going. We have grass here. Pretty interesting encounters here. I think this is where you can get yourself Magnemite. So, you do have your electric type now on hand. If you have your Thunderbolt team, there's that. We're going to heal here. There is a Pokemon Center, of course. And make sure you go ahead and put whatever you need in the PC in terms of your items you don't need. I already put the bicycle in there, the SS ticket, HMs. We have our Flash Pokemon on hand. Anything else? We got, I mean, let's hope we don't need a bunch of, I guess, poison and paralysis. We have a Forest Store though as well. We do have TM30, which is teleport to go with the useless whirlwind. We can just sell that when we get to the next town. I don't think there's that many items coming up. But there is one more trainer before we get to the rock tunnel. So let's go with Pikachu. I think she has Clefairy and Jigglypuff, or 2 Clefairies. There we go. Our team is actually pretty decently leveled up. That's a good thing about spreading out your team, kind of. We had 2 Pokemon in the early game, caught two Pokemon in the almost mid-game, and we'll get 2 more here soon as well. I do want to go and cut this bush, unless my memory is just losing me here. A free Super Potion. Nothing here, right? Yep, alright. Now, we need to go into Rock Tunnel. We have repels, we got our team healed up, besides, you know, losing, I guess, a Thunderbolt and a Thundershock, but let's head on in here. Yeah, I bet that looks good on camera. Now, funny thing, if your Pikachu, for whatever reason, learns like Thunderbolt or Thunder in the cave, it will do a small light up. Obviously, we're not going to do that, but if it's dark like this and you can't see anything, you can see the ladder and the walls, but you can't even see it, really. I'm describing stuff there, Geodude. Well, first of all, I guess we'll go ahead and throw on the repel. 1 out of 10, which means we have 1,000 steps to get through here without any more encounters. If it's dark like this or you can't even see your own trainer, use Flash. There we go. And we immediately have a trainer. I think this person has a Cubone though. I would love to take care of these 2 areas just in one go. And it's Cubone, level 23, yep. Have to use our Weeping Bell sparingly. We only have 10 Vine Moves, now we have 9. But with a Slowpoke though, Water Psychic type, we saw one earlier in our adventure with those confusions. That's why I switched out my Poison type. I will go for a Thunderbolt. We only have 13 Thunderbolts, so we shouldn't run out of that because of how this is a cave. There will be plenty of rock and ground types, as we've already seen with the Cubone. But this cave is nothing special. It's more just the inconvenience. Thankfully, though, we have repels, so we don't have to encounter much. In Generation 2, this is actually where you found Kangaskhan, believe it or not. You are Slowpoke as well, right? Yeah, in Generation 2, you found Kangaskhan only in Kanto. It's kind of like how you only found Slugma, and Murkrow, and Houndour, and Larvitar in the second half of the game, Kanto and whatnot. Kinda ridiculous, honestly. Not gonna lie. I'm prepared for this to be a 30-minute episode. We will definitely try and trek through as we can, but hopefully not too long. I don't want to. I said we wouldn't do a whole bunch of further episodes. This isn't supposed to be a super long series, but I mean, it's also still a Let's Play. I don't want it to just be, us playing through the game at breakneck speeds. I believe, though, you do have grass types. I don't often come here, but I will fight you. I wonder, they don't use that term too much for Pokemon battles now, right? They don't say fight anymore. They say, like, actual battle or match. Let's just Ember you. It does kind of suck when it comes to being a fire type, because the fire type attack options are like Fire Spin, Ember, Fire Punch, Flamethrower, and Fire Blast. And Fire Blast is a one-time TM compared to, well, it's the only TM. There is no Flamethrower TM either. But I mean, we're basically stuck with Ember for a vast bit of the game. Speaking of TMs though, the Thunderbolt TM we got, that we taught Nidoking, that's the only Thunderbolt TM in the game. And unfortunately, for whatever reason, the game creators over there at Game Freak rarely gave Thunderbolt to any Pokemon. It's basically Thundershock, let's see, and Thunder, and Thunder Wave. That's about it. There's not a whole lot going on in terms of, what do you have? I don't know. It's not good. A good TM like Thunderbolt, I mean, I could use a couple more copies of it, to be honest. And a Charmander. This is like a Ash versus Richie. Even though Charmander, I guess, technically beat Pikachu. And there's a Paralysis. I've been getting these 10%. There has to be a problem with the ROM. We'll see. It doesn't seem like trainer teams are different. It just kind of seems like movesets are not where they're supposed to be. Like this is Pokemon Yellow with red and blue movesets, which is not what I intended at all. That also means the league might be easier. So, as much as I don't want to, I'll probably will end up not going over telling you guys movesets and kind of wait and see type of thing. So I don't tell you guys wrong. But I mean, I trust Cerebi and Bulbapedia. I've checked up stuff on them for years. I don't want to waste another Vine Whip. Can we finish you off with a poison powder, poison thing? Nope. There we go. I know there are some trainers through here that will need Weeping Bell. I mean, Nidoking can do it too, but so far we've only used one. I resent that remark. So far we've only used 2 repels, and they're right up here actually. The trainers I'm thinking of. I guess we'll use Weeping Bell. We might as well. My Pokemon techniques will leave you crying. He has a level 25 Geodude. Guess what? Geodude evolves at level 25. He could have a Graveler. Guess what? If Graveler's a trade evolution, he could have had a Golem. Yeah. It's those little things. Hit me with your best shot. Oh, what is his name? I'm not giving music. Coach from Survivor said on Token Teams, I think. Pat Benatar? Is that who it is? Reaping Bell goes level 28. We're definitely gonna need those levels. There's an Onyx though. Too bad there's no sprinklers. Let's go with Nidoking. We haven't used Nidoking yet. We haven't used Nidoking's Thunderbolt. Fun fact, if you didn't watch the anime, Paul's Nidoking knows Thunderbolt. We will go and swap it up here. And I guess we'll just leave it like that for now. But we can't use Thunderbolt though. We have Water Gun, and we'll use that. And it's still 4 times effective. 160 power water type move from Nidoking. Fired Away. Is that part of that song as well? That might be a reference. I don't know. But I guess we'll use Nidoking some more though. Charmeleon for the grass types. Weeping Bell Nidoking for the ground types. Nidoking's Thunderbolt. Absolutely hilarious. And we get the paralysis. Yeah, I'm gonna apologize now if this series seems a little scuffed. During the battle, Nidoking hit level 27. Oh, I missed. What they should have said. I believe there is a train right down here. We'll take care of him real quick. And now Nidoking hit level 28 with a special of 58 to boot to power up that Thunderbolt. There is a guy over here though. Yeah, this guy. I want to use my Weeping Bell. Charmeleon is now the one falling behind. I'm pretty positive this guy has another evolved Pokemon actually. One of the few ones that do. Outside of that, you need to show me some respect. Ruiner Cave. I don't know what type of respect you're looking for. He has a Geodude though. Level 21. So it might know self-destruct. You know, maybe I will continue with movesets and stuff like that. Just because if you're playing the correct version of Yellow, I mean, you'll recognize it, I guess. But he has a Graveler with one of my favorite sprites in Yellow, by the way. Absolutely hilarious to look at. Still 4 times weak Divine Whip, though. And by the way, it's a level 21 Graveler. So, technically illegal. Unless you want to factor in how people now say all these illegal levels are legal because of Pokemon Go. Because I think I have like, I don't know, a level 1 Metagross on that game or something like that. Transferred to Pokemon Home. Anything up here? Might be a hidden item, I'm not sure. Listen, when it comes to Rock Tunnel, it's one of those places I don't explore very often. It wasn't a fun place when I was younger. Still a nuisance to go through now. Alright, let's punch it in the face. You know, Jigglypuff is called the Balloon Pokemon, not the Singing Pokemon. This is a 55% accuracy move that you hit. There we go. After a quick snooze, we finish her off. Oh, I did my best. Not though I missed. And another hiker guy. We didn't even go a level from that. Alright, Nidoking. Well, actually, no. We'll go with Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell is going to be one of the ones that kind of struggle with on this adventure. Get the experience where we can. Until we get Razor Leaf. That's kind of what we're flying for here. Flying for? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's a heavy route type of episode. But I definitely have a plan very next episode. Another Geodude. We're down to 4 Vine Whips. You can go. Maybe we can go another level while we're at it. I really wonder why... Another Graveler too. I forgot about this Graveler. I really wonder why they gave Vine Whip 10 power points. 10 is like reserved for the bigger moves. Like Earthquake has 10. And Talon Acid. That is a physical poison type move. Honestly, in terms of dealing damage, we kind of do need it. We have more options then. Alright, let's get rid of Poison Powder. There we go. You can build level 29. Out-muscled by a plant. Pretty positive there's a guy up here with slow pokes that want to talk about the Pokédex, right? You have a Pokédex? I want one too. Yeah. You see, there were just tiny core memories. Like, I'll be honest, I mean, I don't think anything's gonna be a spoiler when it comes to this game. But like, I remember having an Onyx with the move Rock Slide in the final battle of this game one time. I also have core memories of getting the Brock and resetting my game because I couldn't beat it with just a Pikachu. Because the sprinkler system was alive. So, thank you, anime. Fun fact though, well not fun fact, but I will say this. I think the light ball should have more use. This is gonna be OP, but I mean, it's Pikachu, why not? I think the light ball should let the holder, which is Pikachu, and I guess you could extend it to Raichu if you want. It should let the holder, being a Pikachu Pokemon, hit ground types with electric type attacks. I think that should be the case. Oh, we got so many more trainers. You guys have like flying type or something, right? Charmeleon in that battle did grow to level 28, by the way. Do you have the flying types? Wants to fight. Alright, and it's a Pidgey. That's the thing, too. They also use the term just wants to fight. We can probably Thunder Shock you. We're 10 levels higher. Nice. The first Pokemon to hit level 30 on the team. Pikachu. With a speed of 65 and a special of 45. Let's show that level 30 Thunderbolt off. And watch him use Hyper Fang and get like a critical. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. One more. Bellsprout. This is what I'm dealing with right now. Asleep and being wrapped. I don't normally like to play it at, 4 times speed, but this is what I'm trying to do off screen. There we go. Yeah, everyone's starting to be good, and I don't think I've had to use any items yet, maybe. I will switch you out to view level 30, so that's pretty good for now. I guess we can use... Well, let's see who's coming up next, actually. Nothing up here, right? Yeah. Maybe one day I'll actually thoroughly explore this place. Can I use Charmeleon for you? Yeah, we can. Should be the last trainer in here. I came this far for Pokemon. Yeah, you're pretty deep into the thing cave. 3 Pokemon with Pidgey and Bellsprout and Meowth, I'm guessing. And there we go. The last trainer taken care of. Charmeleon is paralyzed. Alright. And Repel Wall off. Hold on. We can make it. We can make it. We got 15 seconds before it's 30. There we go. We're now done. That's it for today's episode. Next time, we're going to go to the next town. We did this in less than 30 minutes. See you guys then.